Hello everyone. Good morning. Today I was thinking about sharing my sketchbooks, some of the old ones. So I just got them. Um, uh, these are the ones. There are a couple of more, but we'll go through it. So these aren't in any specific order. So yeah, we'll just go through it one by one. I hope it should be fun. As you can see, this sketch is done. um, I got a little bit of paper warp here. It was caused by this clip, so maybe next time I'll just use a piece of paper underneath it, so it doesn't warp my paper. Yeah. So I'm currently streaming on two different modes, one horizontal and one vertical. So I'm unable to see the chat, so just 1 second. Yeah, this is quite an old sketchbook. I think it's from 2021, but still I have done some sketches which are fairly recent. Probably, I'm not sure. um yeah, as you can see, I did this sketch probably around 2020, 2021. Yeah, so I didn't have much knowledge on anatomy, but it was quite fun. I was trying out different ideas, and I always like the drawing with pencil because of the dark and lighter shades you can get. I enjoy doing with pen as well, but I like pencil much more. Yeah, this one of other sketch. I'm not sure what he's doing. Here's, as I can remember, maybe I have done all of this sketch in probably in the same timeline. um yeah, I really like this one. I think I'll recreate this. um and we'll see how it goes. I'll just flip through. If I have anything, uh, I'll just tell my thoughts. Otherwise, I'll just keep silent. I'll just keep on, otherwise rumbling around. I hope the audio is clear. So if you're watching this on your phone, as you can see, this sketchbook is horizontal. You can have a good view if you switch to the other stream, the horizontal stream. It's titled with something along the lines of Sketchbook, Ziksarthi, desktop. Yeah, this is quite rough. I think this was done with water brush pen filled with Parker ink. Parker ink isn't usually that black, so, and it's not even waterproof, but I really like it. Sometimes it's quite fun to just go in and paint in black and white. Quite a style change here. I was following a guy from on YouTube. He's quite good at graffiti art. So I think these were like probably inspired from him. These ones quite random, as you can see. I'm just all over the place trying out different things, different materials, and also the shape changes. Again, this one was done with Lemmy fountain pen. Lemmy fountain pen, yeah, the fine nib. Lemmy Vista. I really like this one. Yeah, as you can see, this is 2021. Most of my sketches aren't dated. I don't usually write the date, but recently I've been trying to keep a practice of like putting down the date at least. I really like these two sketches. These were inspired from Jan Spriggs. Oh, sorry, Jan Mack. Jan Mack, yeah. I'm sorry if I have butchered his name. He does this beautiful tree drawings and his sci-fi paintings. Yeah, I really like his work. Yeah, this I really like this one. As you can see, this says protecting her baby. This one was inspired from Angkor Wat temple. Again, this one is done with the Lemmy Vista fountain pen, fine nib. I think I was trying to learn some drapery folds. I'm not sure. This one was done on a sticky note. I love the shapes of this flowers. It's quite geometric. I like it. I think I have used the Brustro gray colored sketch pen marker. Sorry, it's a gray marker. Yeah. Some light scribbles. Ganesha sketch. That's I think I didn't continue on it, maybe because I felt the his arms, his his arm and also his fingers were tad large, so I just got lazy to erase, and I thought like, well, let's keep it this way. I think these were scribbles done for Inktober. I think only once I have done completely 30 days. That was back then in 2021. Some ballpoint sketches. Now I can see, now before even starting the figure, I I try to capture the overall feel of feel of the character. Then I just go and block in the shapes, like torso, the legs, the arms. The gesture is the main part. The flow in a composition is always the main part. But as you can see, I might have started right from the face, then to the torso, or something like that. Now I don't do it because I feel it's a bit inefficient. Yeah, some more um, sketches. As you can see, the proportion was quite weird. I think after these sketches, I probably did like 100, 200, 300 head drawings. So yeah, after that I got pretty good at it. Damn, I'm not even sure what I was thinking. Some ballpoint pen sketches. Yeah, and I actually like ballpoint pen sketches because just like using a pencil, I can control the darkness with the pressure. Can some random sketches. I don't know why I did like this. Half of the sketches are. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Maybe I went in from the other side and I started drawing without even looking. Yeah, maybe that's why. Yeah, correct. Really like this, guys. This one was good. I'm not sure if you're able to. Okay, maybe the camera is having a bit trouble picking up. The autofocuses are all out of the place. I think now it's fine. I kept a monitor here so I could just see myself. I am streaming on two different formats, vertical and horizontal. So I'm trying to monitor it as well. Yeah, these are mostly done sketches. These references are from Pinterest. Nowadays, when I draw, I usually use references as a inspiration. Um, I don't copy it even 30-40%. I just take a look, and if I like the image, I'll just use the composition composition or the, yeah, mainly the composition, the gesture, and everything else will be added as I feel, and I'll try to um, create some sort of a story within it. Usually that's not my linear process. I try to think ahead before drawing. Yeah, I plan my entire composition in my head before I draw. Yeah, this is done. Well, this is quite loose now. Yep. This one is fairly recent. I got this sketchbook. This is 170 GSM. So I bought a couple of this. So in order for myself to keep a track of it, so I have written the GSM. It's quite a smooth paper. I really like it. See, these are charcoal sketches, purely charcoal sketches, no pencil or anything. You can see this video on my channel itself. I have uploaded a video. I really like it. I really like the loose, soft, atmospheric vibe you can create using charcoal. Not using the compressed charcoal, but mostly with the vine charcoal. Once you use a compressed charcoal, it's very hard to erase, so I tend not to use it much. um, yeah, even this one I really like it. If you can see, there are small birds. These are just small dots, but it just gives the feel, you know. I really like it. Even this one, I think it's on my YouTube channel, on my channel itself. um, you can maybe follow along. I think I'll, if I find time, I'll try to complete this sketchbook, um, and make few more videos for my channel. I really like this. Yeah. When I started this this particular sketch, I I think after a couple of years I got back into charcoal and I made this one, and I really like the atmosphere of all those loose edges and the atmosphere. So I thought like I'll make a couple more, so I did this. I think I'll need to draw a few more and complete this entire sketchbook. It will be fun. Yep. This is one fun of a sketchbook. Um, this is a 25 by 25 centimeter sketchbook from Menora. Recently, from past couple of years, like 2-3 years, I've been using only their sketchbooks because I really like the textures. I really like the texture. It's not neither too smooth nor too rough. It's somewhere in between. I really like the blend of that, and as well as sometimes I use the smooth paper. In the smooth paper, it's very hard to do charcoal, but the graphite holds well. But yeah, graphite holds well, and also with the ballpoint pen, you can sketch a lot more detail in a smooth paper than on the rougher one. So yeah, this is again done back in 2021. In 2021, I think I did a lot more sketches. 2021, 2022, 2023, and then 2024 and 2025. This year I haven't done much. I have done larger scale drawings, 24 by 40, 24 by 36 square format, 30 by 30, stuff like that on canvas. Maybe sometime I'll just show you guys those as well. I really like ballpoint pen sketches. I hope my voice is not too loud. I can dial down my voice a bit if it's too much. These are all done in 2021. um some nudity here. I hope you won't mind. Yeah, as you can see, there are a lot more mistakes in the anatomy. I always liked drawing with pencil. These, I think, these were done with Parker Quink ink. Maybe it's not picking up the camera, but it's not too dark. It's slightly bluish. Then it took me quite some time to realize. Then I switched to carbon black ink, which is a waterproof ink. I had to move the sketchbook because the one, if you are watching on watching this live stream on your phone, for those guys, I'm just trying to switch the position of my sketchbook. Again, this shape is inspired from Jan Mack. I don't know why I call him Jan Sprig. Sorry. Again, nudity here. I really like this one. I really like the shapes. I think these were inspired from a reference image that was on Pinterest. Yeah. So even though I haven't copied it 100%, but yeah, the shapes, I think you can still see if the reference is still there. Initially, I thought I'll just make a video of it, but live streaming is just easier. Video I have to shoot, I have to edit, then I'll think of making a script to say something. Live stream I can ramble whatever I want, even though I might not be grammatically correct. It's still fine because most people would understand, or they'll just enjoy the work. Just don't mind. Yeah, this as you can see, a guy standing up there. This is quite huge, huh? See, it's quite huge. Yeah. Again, practicing some flowers with a ink pen. I think I tried to draw with the inverted nib so I could get a much thinner line. These are done with ballpoint pen sketches. Quite a lot of anatomy mistake. I mean, not a lot, but it's still, I can still see. Here you can see the proportions are not correct, or I should have been a little made more towards the left side, and there should have been a slightly more curve. Yeah, the proportions are incorrect. But yeah, these are fairly old, so I can sleep in peace. I use in order to draw head now, I use a combination of I think it's Riley's head. Yeah, Riley's method with some modifications. Somewhere in between, it's a mix of Leonardo da Vinci uh, sketch and Rayleigh's method. Somewhere in between. Yeah, I find it easier. Ballpoint sketches are quite fun. I think, yeah, if you can see, these were quite these were the thumbnail sketches for this, as you can see. If you are on phone, I might have to turn my sketchbook. Yeah, these were the thumbnails. I really like this one. Again, done with a carbon black ink. It's quite black. I really like how dark it is. This one I think done last year around February. Some charcoal sketch. If you're on phone, I'm trying to adjust the view. Yeah. So there are a couple more sketches on the back side as well. Trying to learn some organic shapes with a ballpoint pen. This is a mix of charcoal. Yeah. This one is done in 2023 September, entirely with charcoal. Even this This one is done with normal lead pencil. um, I think it was a 4B and 2B and a HB. There was quite a lot of glare. It's not much now because I have used a fixative. I have realized that after using a fixative over a graphite pencil, it reduces the glare a lot. So maybe you guys can try that. I have used the Brustro fixative spray. I always like the idea of mixing organic shapes with hard edge shapes. Um, yeah. Even now, whenever possible, I try to mix, but now my shapes are a lot more organic than this. This is entirely done with a ballpoint pen. I think I have used the Cello Max Writer black pen. It's not fully black, it's slightly bluish black, but yeah. Um, I like to draw with pencil and ballpoint pen. Those are my two favorite mediums because I can get all those dark to lighter shade and charcoal as well. But charcoal, it creates a lot more dust, so I have tried to minimize it a bit. Yeah. If you can see this, even this one is done with the same pen. You can slightly see maybe through the reflection it's slightly bluish black, but yeah, I really like um I really like this long format. I wanted to try a bit more. Again, this one, same. I got obsessed with this long format sketches, and I was also interested in doing stuff, mix shapes, random shapes, organic shapes with hard edges, along with a skull. Was quite into it. Even now, I wanted to try a few more, but yeah, due to my limited time, I can only spend so much. Yeah, then again, yeah, after that, these are just some basic sketches with charcoal. As you can see, there is a lot more texture to it. This is why I don't use this for doing details. It has this texture which I don't like for detailed work. With ballpoint is fine because you have this tip, but when you are using stuff like charcoal powder or something, you can see the textures. Whenever I make gradients, I like to have a smooth texture. Like, yep, yep. I think this is it for this sketchbook. I hope you are enjoying this live stream. I'm not sure how many are watching this video, but um, I could have made a I could have shot a video and then maybe edited it, but again then I have to write scripts, dialogues, voiceover. It's just a lot. Live stream, I can say anything. It's a bit more relaxing, to say the least. Yeah, this one this one is actually done last year with a blue mechanical lead pencil, some kind of a glass shards. I'm not sure. These were done last year. This was done with soft oil pastels, mungyo. I like this one. I think this was done with the Sailor Fude fountain pen, the bend nib. It has a 45-degree angle, 45 or 55, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a Fude nib. Some more trees. I really like, I enjoy drawing trees. Um, Drawing trees actually improved a lot more, improved my understanding of organic shapes, how you can find beautiful shapes within, all those noise. Yeah, another pencil sketch. I love doing drawing trees. Yeah, this is done with the Sailor Food Nib as well. I don't think so I have done anything on the, oh, okay. Again, this is the Mungyo soft oil pastels. Again, trying out some different cross shading techniques. I usually don't like to do cross shading. I prefer this way. It gives a cleaner look, and it's also easier to control the values. Some watercolor sketches. This is done with a red ink from this company called, I can't remember the name. The ink is obviously not waterproof. So as you can see here, I tried to use the water brush pen after drawing, so it creates this beautiful wash. I really like this technique. Most of the stuff which I draw is just me trying. When it comes to fundamentals, I watch YouTube, but when it comes to mediums like ink, charcoal, pencil, oil pastels, I tend to try it out on my own. The sketches are quite fun actually, if you see. Again, these are not waterproof ink, um, so I tend to be a little bit more careful. I love composition where there is a conflict or a merge between nature and man-made stuff. So even earlier when I showed the sketchbook where I did those dragons and those biomech sketches, that's why I really like it, because the combination of the two, the hard edge and the soft edge, hard shapes with organic shapes, it creates this interesting composition. I really like this one. when I draw with ink, I tend to choose a ink that's a darker shade. Like if this red is looking quite different on the camera, but the ink is actually slightly darker. It's not the red which you are looking at. It's slightly darker. I'm not sure if you're able to look, but it's quite dark. It's a dark red. I think this sketch was done with the Asvine V200 fountain pen. That pen is like very good. It's the nib is quite soft. Again, this is a drawing with ballpoint pen and white gel pen, white jelly roll. Yeah, I think it was a uniball. Yeah, even this one, I really like this one. I always liked um, composition where it has a lot of hard and soft edges. It creates a lot more atmosphere, the depth. I'm always after it. Again, I think this was done with a Stadler black lumograph. Even though you won't get that much of shine, but I didn't really like the feel of that pencil. Um, Faber-Castell has a something similar to that. I really like those pencils because those are slightly softer. Stadler black lumograph is a bit rough textured pencil, so I don't like it. Yep, I think we'll call it done here. Maybe next live stream I'll show a few more of my sketchbook remaining ones. I have a couple more. Um, some of those are new sketches. Yeah, let me know what you think about this live stream, and if you have any questions, if you have any things to ask, just let me know. And thank you for tuning in. um, And again, I also wanted to thank people for bearing my English, because English is not my first language, as I have learned English mostly watching movies, documentaries. So it might not be grammatically correct, but I think you guys will be able to understand at least a little bit of what I'm saying. Um, Initially, I thought of trying to make videos in Assamese, which is my mother tongue, but then to reach a global audience in future, if anyone wants to, watch my videos, I think personal touch is much better. So, yeah, that's all. I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night if you're on the other end. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.